Joel in Alabama, something about extraterrestrials. How you doing, Joel?
Hi, Joel.
Yes, I'm doing well. How are y'all doing?
Not bad.
Right. There is a YouTube video called U.S. Navy confirms UFO videos are the real deal. And in this video, they say that these crafts act in ways that can't be explained. Now, that to me seems that if a creature is more intelligent than us and acts in ways that we can't explain, that's practically a god.
So here's the problem, Joel, and I'll handle this real quickly because I was in the United States Navy. The United States Navy cannot confirm that, well, unidentified is unidentified. As soon as you claim that it's aliens, it's now identified. But if the United States Navy says, hey, these things are moving in the sky in ways we cannot understand, then you're acknowledging that you cannot understand. You don't have an explanation for it. And if you take something that you don't have an explanation for, and then you put an explanation for it without additional evidence, that's called an argument. That's a fallacious argument. So
you can see that, Joel, if you listen back to yourself. You went from craft to creatures in one sentence. These are craft are behaving in ways we can't define, and if these creatures
which, by the way, they may not even be craft.
Yeah, I know. It was
so there's an observation we don't know what it is, and then you call it a craft, and then you say it's from aliens.
I'm saying that living beings created it, the craft.
How do you know that? So first of all, John, Joel. First of all, the observation. What's the justification for saying it's a craft? And then second, what's the justification for saying it's an alien craft?
The YouTube video said it's a craft.
Well, I don't give a shit what a YouTube video said. I'm asking for actual evidence. There's YouTube videos. There's YouTube videos that claim that they're exorcisms, but I don't believe that they're actually exorcising demons. Do you?
Yeah, this is CNN. This is CNN though.
Okay. I don't care if it's CNN. The United States Navy, okay, if it's declaring that these are aliens, I don't believe that the United States Navy would do that. I think what you're watching there is not actually from the Navy, and the fact that there may be a video from CNN. So here's a craft, and somebody says, hey, this is moving in a way that we can't explain. That does not in any way suggest that it's aliens.
Well, what would be the other probable explanation?
And now we get to it. Thank you so much, Joel. This is called the argument from ignorance fallacy. And that is, I'm going to accept this explanation until somebody proves me wrong. No. Stop. I'm explaining it. I'm explaining it to you, Joel. Are you going to let me do that, or we're going to drop you?
Yeah. Okay.
This is a fallacious argument. You don't get to say, hey, we're justified in saying it's aliens until you can show us another explanation. That is not how this works. You have to make the case and provide the evidence. I swear I'm going to hang up on you to interrupt me one more time. You have to provide the evidence and make the case to tie your explanation to the observation. You don't get to say, I think it's aliens, and I'm going to keep thinking that until you prove me wrong. Go.
I mean, another way of saying this, Joel, is you are saying, Joel, we don't know, this thing is behaving in a way that we don't understand. Therefore, aliens. Instead of saying, wow, we don't know what is happening. Instead of saying, I don't know, you're saying aliens.
Yeah.
To prove is no more to convince than to convince is to prove.
Okay, goodbye. I don't need aphorisms and sophistry from you. If you're not willing to actually have a conversation about the nature of the evidence and you are compelled to stay in your ignorance and toss out little cookie cutter things, I'll move on. Thank you.